Hello everyone, I'm Eric, also known as ZMC150, or just DMC for short, and welcome back to the finale of Mega Man 1 on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection for the PlayStation 2. Now, as you can see by how much ability power or special power I have left over on Fire there, you do not get any stage selector in-betweens in the Wily levels, and when you finish off one stage, you go into the next one with the same amount of special weapon energy you had. It does not get refilled. Your health, thankfully, gets refilled, but not any special weapon energy. So you have to make do with what you have between levels and try to fill them up as you go. And in this level, I tend to heavily use Electman's power because it is very easy to kill multiple targets with it, especially ones on the ceiling, like that. But this level itself is fairly simple. It is really short, and the boss took me a little while to get the hang of the first few times I fought it, but it's actually fairly simple. We're actually almost there too. Like I said, this level is incredibly short, and going too fast can be detrimental here, as I'm about to walk into something that... and here it is. Yep. So once you have that bit of a pause there, slow down a little bit so you don't run into the explosions of these guys as you kill them. But yeah, this is the entirety of the level, actually. We are coming to the boss now, and it is weak against Super Arm, Gutsman's power, but I don't recommend using it fully. What I recommend is using the first block up top. First of all, it kills these right off the bat, but taking that top one up there, you have more room to maneuver, but I got unlucky and had the same pattern every time, so I got, well, I face tanked everything essentially. But once you kill the first, that was the third, there's only 7 of these things that show up, so if you kill the first one and the next 3 with the Plasma or Mega Buster, you're free to kill the last 3 with Gutsman's power. And yeah, that's this fight. It's easier than I made it look, but I got some bad RNG with attack patterns, and anyway. So here we are in the final level, and it's not too long either. It's kind of a trend with the Wily levels here, except for the second one. The second one was a decent length. But anyway, this level is fairly simple, and some physics-defying power-ups right here. As this is me deciding, yeah, I'm gonna try, and yeah, floating blocks, and it gets better because I decide, okay, let's do this. Yep, floating power-up. Way to go, Capcom. Even in the 80s, people were confused on that. But yeah, this level is fairly simple. There's only another little platforming left here, and that gets me every time. I don't know why. I see it coming, but it still gets me every time. And so here is the main platforming section of the level, which is still very short, and again trivialized by the magnet beam. So my recommendation, use the magnet beam. You don't have to wait for this thing, you don't have to time your jumps, and you're free to do this at your own pace. Although I highly recommend getting this little power-up ahead of me. I can't remember what it's called, and I should, but I don't remember what it's called. It will completely restore everything you have. All your special weapons will be refilled. I don't remember if it refilled my health there or if I was full health, but I'm full health now. And so here we have the last bit of the boss rush, and none of them are anything we haven't seen before. They have no new attacks, just like Electman and Cutman, but they do not drop health pickups, and you have to fight the remaining 4 bosses, so 3 now, back to back, and they're always in the same order, but we know me and Fireman, so you can probably guess how this is going to go. So my earlier strategy of just being as aggressive as he is took me, well, didn't take long, but took half my health. And now we have Iceman, and I'm about to show another thing in this game that I don't like. As you can see, I turned around. Well, the game let me turn around when I killed him, but didn't let me move, so I couldn't get away from that attack. And now I have pretty much one hit against Gutsman. Oh, two hits. And you can... yeah. You probably saw that one coming. And so the next... this next run did not go too badly up until... I believe, again, Gutsman kicked my ass. And that was a horrible run against Bomb Man, especially after the last time I did not get hit. But I really don't have a whole lot to say about this boss rush. It was the first game to do it, and at least it's the first game that I'm aware of to do this boss rush style of thing. And they did not give you any health in between, which really, that's what makes this difficult. And here I was smart, and I decided to do my usual strategy, but stand in the teleporter, so I was not going to get hit regardless. And, yeah. This is Gutsman with his weakness, and me running face first into his feet. Also, not the greatest thing to do. But, this is actually pretty bad. I don't remember if I succeed on this attempt or not. But I think I do. I'm pretty low on Fireman's power though, so that's not going to be good for later. But yeah. Kind of running out of things to say here. I probably should have cut this out, but oh, I'm here now. The usual 3-hit strategy. Works every time. And I think it takes 3 bombs, or I could be wrong, maybe it's 4 bombs to take Gutsman out, but this actually, I do quite a bit better on this one, I believe. In a second I start actually hitting him and dodging him successfully. Oh, only 3 bombs. So yeah, this is that's the boss rush down. And again, still no health pickup, but there is a power-up here, or weapon refill, which will really come in handy. As Dr. Wily here, when he finally decides to show up in his damn saucer, he is super weak to fire here. Yeah. That's how much it hurts him. And that's how much he hurts you. I honestly, I don't really have much of a strategy for his first form here. Try not to be in the way of his attacks, as you know, stupid as that sounds, but I usually take him down so quickly it doesn't really matter. You want to use your fire attack close up so the orbiting fire around you will hit him repeatedly, and he's already dead. So next phase you want to use electricity, the thunder beam on him, and for that spinning attack that he does, or this pretty much his only attack here, he fires it off every couple of seconds, and what you want to do is you want to try to be in the air off to the side, so it'll travel towards you there, so you can just dodge it like I just did there. That's the best way to do it, and just keep pelting him with electricity, and he will fall fairly easily, although that was a pretty close fight. And so there's Wily in his typical, "Please don't hurt me, I'm sorry," begging on the ground. And that is Mega Man 1. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Mega Man! Fight for everlasting peace! Yep, he's gonna just keep fighting until all destructive forces are defeated, because that was gaming in the 80s. Oh man, I feel old. But yeah, that was Mega Man 1. And still a good game even today. I always enjoy playing this game, coming back to it every now and then. It is definitely the hardest out of all of the original games, in my opinion anyway. Mega Man 2 is actually fairly difficult as well. Um, so maybe I shouldn't say this one is the hardest, but this one is among my favorites. And I actually really like how when you get to the bosses in this, you hit their boss cage, the classic door, but you don't actually go right into the boss. You actually have like a corridor with certain things that are based on the level and the boss you're fighting. I really wish they would have brought that back, but this is the only game you see something like that in, so to me it's a little disappointing, but that's, well, what can you do? So, and here we go, the ending screen that lingers just a bit too long. Now, I honestly don't know if I'm supposed to hit a button to progress on, or it just literally takes this long, but anyway, that is Mega Man 1. That was my playthrough, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, we'll have to find out. Thanks for joining. Take care.